Man, I am tired. I really am. Ugh. And now I saved the best thing for last. That I've recorded at least 3, maybe 4 videos. I probably should have recorded all these here earlier today, but no, no. Like my sleep cycle is all messed up. But anyway, we got Crash the Titans here, and a deep dive as well. So everybody knows what the Crash the Titans is. If you don't, it's a 1v1 battle between two characters. Some of it may be comic lore. Some of it just may be what the developers thought was kind of cool. So in this case here, we got old Q Ball here, old Thanos, James Brolin, whatever you want to call him. So he's gonna be facing off against Gamora of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, or Awesome Mix Volume 2. And lucky for me, if we can get some goodies. We can hopefully get some more shards for Thanos. If not, well, I'm not mad. So I promised myself I wouldn't say so. Promise you guys I wouldn't say so. But let's look at Gamora. See what all she does. Look at her health and all that there. Health, that's actually pretty nice for a 4-star character, all things being considered. And the fact she doesn't have a true heal. Her team affiliation obviously is Guardians of the Galaxy and Heroes. And we're gonna take a look at her powers. We're gonna give her that deep dive. And we're gonna give that deep dive to the 3-star version as well, once we complete the Crash of the Titans. So her deadly strike ability for 10 red AP, it deals 9,285, and again, this is at level 343. So again, if you are higher level than I am, she's gonna do more damage than that, more health than that. That'd be funny if this here actually was a healing ability. Like, could you imagine seeing more time myself? I'm gonna slice you to death. Why did you just heal me for 9,000 health? I used the wrong sword. But anyway, so she deals damage up front, and then she creates a 4-turn red countdown tile that does additional damage each turn, or at the end of each turn. Her her second ability, Deadliest Woman in the Galaxy, um, at different levels, she creates either purple attack or strike tiles. And then at the start of the turn, if all purple tiles on the board are friendly, she instantly downs the target and also removes the tiles as well. And then finally, her Incapacitate ability, it stuns the target for 3 turns, and then if an enemy is stunned, she creates either a purple attack or strike tile. Now, my thoughts on Gamora. I think she's good. I remember when she when she had her reign of terror, her Medusa and her buddy Rocket back when Four Star Land was much more of a nightmare back then than it is now, to a degree. To be fair, the options that you guys have in Four Star Land now to deal with some of the nonsense that we had to put up with. Oh man, I would love to be in you guys' shoes sometimes. Then we'll take a look at her cover as well. This here is from her self-titled series back in 2017. To be fair, I haven't read it, and this is an alternate artwork, obviously. The original artwork, uh, nothing like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go in with team up tiles as a boost, so that we can do this here without any normal boost, because well, I don't think I'm gonna need it, but we're also gonna explain to how you would beat it if you were at a lower level. So with Thanos, again, court death isn't really gonna matter because it's a one-on-one battle, so that's irrelevant. Infinite power, that's gonna matter a lot. Three turn three turn countdown tile, and Thanos does 65% more match damage. And then come get me, Thanos is in front, and if the countdown tile goes off, it deals a ton of damage. So the two things that we want to avoid, we want to avoid him getting purple, and we want to avoid him getting green. Especially if we can't get green off the board quickly. Now, if you were a lower level player or a lower level Gamora, what you want to do, you obviously want to boost the capacitate. If you want to go for Deadliest Woman in the Galaxy, you can also, that's also an option too. But definitely boost blue for your incapacitate. And this board here is somewhat to Thanos' favor. Gotta keep the green away from him. Okay, we can take the match forward and hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Aha! Okay, Thanos, get stunned. So now we have 3 turns to do whatever we want. But before we stun him again, we'll go ahead and get this match 5 on deck, then stun him. I will match the black because we gotta get as much damage as we can. Continue to match green. Match green, and then just let that attack tile just go to work. I guess I got no choice. Yep, still got no choice. Probably could have went team up, but it's okay. We can get it now. lose that? Okay. I don't even want to think about it. Cool. Thank you for allowing me to get your purple. Now the downside though about Gamora, at least in this fight here, is if Thanos well no I'm thinking wrong. So even if Thanos happened to get his purple on the board, he'd still be stunned, and then the the stuff would happen. I think I'll go this way here. Keep one of the strike tiles on board, and that's the fight. Easy, 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 easy. Got me some team up AP, and got my latest Legends token. Alright. Now the deep dive with both Gamoras. Gamorai. Okay. So, oh my gosh, stop saying so, man. Please, please. With 3-star Gamora, whenever she was released at a point in time when powers that cost 12 AP, while they seem a lot, the game was a lot slower back then. So you didn't have as many capable batteries in the game. Not like how we do with Iron Man, not like how we do with Vulture, or even 5-star Thor. You had to make those matches and hope for the best. Her Skullcracker ability, again, and for what it is in 3-star land, actually is okay. It's not bad. It's not. It's not. Oh my god! The next greatest thing since sliced bread. It's what the kids say mid, meaning it's just there. It's it has the stun component similar to her 5-star version, to her 4-star version, but instead of it stunning stunning the target, it's two random enemies, which, I mean, if you think about it, it does kind of feel in line with the 4-star version, though we know that the 4-star version is a lot better. And the best way I would think to get this ability here online, if you were in 3-star land, obviously Iron Man 40, because making 4 matches for green at whatever matches that you make, so even if you boost it, hey, just bring in Iron Man 40. That's my solution to everything. Like, if you can't boost it with Iron Man 40, you probably don't need to use it. I know. Her red ability, Razor's Edge, for the cost, is actually one of the better abilities in 3-star land. in my opinion, of course. Again, you got stuff like Doctor Strange, Flames of the Fall team, but for the amount that it costs, seven red AP, 5 red AP. So even if it was 7 red AP, it'd still be a good ability. But just a straight damage to the target. And you gotta remember, again, when her character was released, way back yonder, you had quite a few abilities that were pretty cheap, but the hard hitting ones like Magneto's red, or Thor's red, or even Captain America's red, those there were relatively expensive. But you have to also remember the damage that they were putting out, and the other things that they were doing. It justified the cost. Razor's Edge, again, great ability. Like, if you can get this here as a team up, fantastic. If not, it's cool. And the Bad Reputation, this one here, this is an okay ability. Not, again, keeping in mind when the power was created, she has to pretty much have her tiles on the board, or that bear her symbol, and then you create a strike tile for every 4 tiles that bear her symbol. And just thinking about it in the terms of 3-star land, like, by the time you saved up 12 black AP, man, you could use Black Panther's Rage of the Panther, deal team damage. You can use Captain Marvel's Hypersonic Punch and get a 2-turn stun. You could find hopefully a match 4 in black, and then just use Cyclops' black for 1 more. Hawkeye, yeah, his is actually a heal. So Luke Cage, his is a stun. It's again 12 AP because, again, 6 for the initial jab, and then another 6 for the jab cross. I mean, it's a reach on Psylocke. Mystique, again, if you got conditions met with her shapeshift. I would say it's slightly better. Molotov Cocktail's even better than that. Storm and her attack tiles are better than that. And then even Loki transforming enemy protect tiles to strike tiles and vice versa, and even Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's, well, okay, that's not a reach either. Yeah, so just looking at it, even out of the passive ability, even out of the passive abilities, yeah, Gamora's black, that's not really that great, especially with the conditions that you need to meet. So with her, yeah, 553 is probably her best and her only build. Because I really can't see a situation where Gamora is going to be tanking her colors or her or tiles that will have her icon on it. Especially if you're 266. So what you gonna put her in front and center so she can have her tiles on the board? No, no. And now the 4-star version of Gamora, even though we looked at it at Crash and Titans, now some prefer her Deadliest Woman there, and I will admit I've done it at 5. But the way that I like to play the game, I like that raw, all out and out damage. Like, give me the damage, and we can go from there. That's me personally. If you use her black at 5, I got no problem with it. It's like, especially if you're trying to do her Deadliest Woman insta down. Like, if you're trying to do that there, yeah, go for it. Now, teams that you would want to use either Gamora with. Well, let's go with the 3-star Gamora first. So, who are some people that I would probably team her up with? Again, Iron Man 40, because you need that battery. I could see her also paired with Iron Fist, because his purple feeds to black, and her black can the strike tiles for her icon. You could do it that way there. She has it's like the green on both of them are kind of comparable. It's like, what do you? It's a matter of what do you value. Do you value having strike tiles on the board, or do you want to do a 2-turn stun on random enemies? Another person I can see her paired up with is Kamala Khan. Like, especially if you're using Kamala's in Big and Bash. Like, I'd go that way there. So use her in Human Stretchiness for in Big and Bash, and then if you happen to need a stun, you got the option for a stun or big AoE move. 3-star Cyclops, obviously, to feed into her red. Even though his red is really good, like I said, hers is pretty good too. So, see here, 2114, 5,000. I mean, I know it's 1,000, a little about 1,000 off. It's saying he gets to destroy, random a random row of tiles. So again, it could be, okay, do I need a quick burst to knock somebody down, or do I just or do I just need to go ahead and use that 5,000 damage on deck? I think the two of them they could go hand in hand. I would say Captain Marvel, but again, Carol would need to tank, and I don't know if she would be able to tank, or I should say, I don't know if her powers would be able to go off enough. That's the better way of saying it. And maybe 3-star Thor. So it's simply because his red and her red are pretty much comparable, but you can use his yellow to feed into her green. And again, do you want to do call the storm damage, or do you want a 2-turn stun? Again, depending upon who or what you are facing off against. Now, as far as also too, if you were to do a 4-star option, you can also pair 3-star Gamora up with Rocket and Groot and do the Guardians of the Galaxy shenanigans if you really want to. Now, as far as 4-star Gamora, again, Rocket and Groot. If you want to pair with Medusa to do the old school shenanigans in the simulator, you can do that there too. I would even go with Polaris. Match your strike tiles away, add more strike tiles. And even do the deadliest woman insta down even faster with Polaris. And I'm trying to think here. Anybody else that I was using Gamora with? No, there was no one else I really can think of. If I did. No, there's no one else I can think of. Okay, to recap, or to do a cliff notes, or just put a pin on this video here, just to be riffing. 4-star Gamora, really good. I wouldn't necessarily chase after her first, because again, her comrade Rocket and Groot, again Polaris, Medusa. I was about to call Morbius Namor the Submariner. Morbius, Dark Beast, and where's that chucklehead at? Sabretooth. Like Sabretooth and Juggernaut. Oh, and America Chavez. Like, I would chase after Vulture. Chase after all of them there first. Make sure that I would get them championed. Or make sure that they are stable enough as champions. And then chase after Gamora just for the Guardians of the Galaxy synergy. So to stay away from tiers and numerical numbers and all that, there she's pretty good. She's pretty good. 3-star Gamora. She has one really awesome ability that's a red. Her green and black are there just to support her. They cost too much, especially at this point in time in Marvel Puzzle Quest. There's a lot better characters to chase after instead of her, namely Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Scarlet Witch, you name it. I would put her in that if you got her champion, that's cool. Use her as resources. You probably will get a spin with her whenever she's featured in PvP or PvE, but as a mainstay of your roster where you're going to be using her every day, nah, not so much. Speaking of not use a normal part of our roster, I forgot to use old 5-star Deadpool and get his taco token. Man, I really don't want to, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll remember to do it tomorrow when I'm not recording. So what's left? Oh, the Ronin store. Am I gonna pull from here? No. I thought long and hard about it. I really did. But just looking at it though, I got Mr. Sinister champion. I got Hela champion. If I really wanted Ronan the Accuser covers, I just wait until Colossus leaves out the latest legends and just pull from there. I save my 25 CP and hope for the best. Hope that he appears in the latest legends before he's featured as a character. And I need to see, is there anything else I need to talk about? I got simulator tokens. I do need to see where my Dark Beast is at. And then we will put a pin on all this here. 3 command points. Yeah, I could probably pull for 3 command points, but I'll do all that there off screen. Man, this has been a long day. I recorded a lot of videos. By the time you guys see this video here for the Crash of the Titans, I would have put up 4 videos, edited them, clean up some of the inconsistencies that I had in the video as far as me with the dead time and whatnot. And so I'll do Simulator around 3 On the next day, I'll get me some PvP in. I'll definitely get me some PvP in before I go to sleep. And I'm gonna definitely do some of these pulls here. And I'm gonna call it quits. I literally am. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Probably should have said that there at the beginning of the video. And I'm out.